Native American communities face unique challenges rooted in centuries of historical trauma, systemic inequities, and cultural preservation struggles. Although progress has been made in some areas, many critical issues persist, affecting the well-being and future of indigenous peoples in the U.S. Here are the top 10 issues impacting Native American communities today. 1. Healthcare disparities. Access to quality healthcare remains a significant challenge for Native American communities. The Indian Health Service, IHS, is chronically underfunded, leading to limited access to medical services, outdated facilities, and shortages of healthcare professionals. This results in higher rates of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and respiratory illnesses. 2. High rates of poverty. Native American reservations often face some of the highest poverty rates in the U.S. Limited economic opportunities, coupled with inadequate infrastructure, have left many indigenous families struggling to make ends meet. This economic inequality perpetuates cycles of poverty, making it difficult for communities to thrive. 3. Education gaps. Educational disparities are a significant barrier for Native American youth. Many reservation schools lack sufficient funding, modern technology, and qualified teachers. As a result, graduation rates among Native students are lower than the national average, limiting their opportunities for higher education and well-paying careers. 4. Land and resource rights. Land is a vital aspect of Native American identity and culture, yet disputes over land and resource rights remain ongoing. Many tribes continue to face legal battles to reclaim ancestral lands or protect sacred sites from development. Additionally, the exploitation of natural resources on or near tribal lands often occurs without proper consultation or compensation. 5. Mental health challenges. Historical trauma, cultural displacement, and socio-economic struggles have contributed to high rates of mental health issues in Native American communities. Limited access to mental health services and culturally appropriate care exacerbates the problem, leaving many individuals without the support they need. 6. Substance abuse. Substance abuse, particularly alcohol and opioids, has long been a significant issue in some Native American communities. Contributing factors include historical trauma, poverty, and limited access to addiction treatment programs. Addressing this issue requires culturally informed prevention and recovery initiatives. 7. Violence against women. Native American women experience disproportionately high rates of violence, including domestic violence and sexual assault. Jurisdictional complexities between tribal, state, and federal governments often hinder justice for victims. The recent passage of the Violence Against Women Act, VAWA, has helped, but more work is needed to ensure safety and justice for Indigenous women. 8. Cultural preservation. The preservation of Native American languages, traditions, and cultural practices is critical but challenging. Many indigenous languages are endangered due to decades of forced assimilation policies, such as boarding schools that prohibited Native children from speaking their native tongues. Revitalization efforts, including language immersion programs, are vital to preserving cultural heritage. 9. Climate change and environmental issues. Native communities are disproportionately affected by climate change, as many live in areas prone to extreme weather events, such as floods, droughts, and wildfires. Additionally, the exploitation of natural resources, including mining and deforestation, threatens the environment and disrupts traditional ways of life. 10. Legal and political challenges. Tribal sovereignty is a complex issue, with Native nations often facing challenges in exercising self-governance. Federal and state policies sometimes undermine tribal authority, making it difficult for tribes to manage their own resources and enforce their own laws. Strengthening tribal sovereignty is crucial for empowering Native communities to address their own needs effectively. Addressing these issues requires collaboration between Native American leaders, federal and state governments, and non-Native allies. By raising awareness and advocating for equitable policies, progress can be made to ensure the well-being and cultural vitality of Indigenous communities.